Bonjour, bonjour. Welcome back to my channel. I'm DMT. I'm a tattoo artist based in Atlanta. If you'd like to check some of my work, I'm going to put that below the link. On my social media, I'm a portfolio. I hope everybody's doing great today. Happy Wednesday. I know I've only posted once a week now. I've been busy with work. As you guys know, I'm a tattoo artist. Anyways, we're getting close to nationals. I know, I'm excited. I took those days off already. Planning not to book any appointments for those days. I think it's gonna be, I'm planning on being there Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Hopefully, crossing fingers, but definitely because there's gonna be nationals. Also, Banlist season is gonna be happening, as we all know. Last time the Banlist was announced was during a event just like YCS and so on. So definitely we're expecting the Banlist. Also, side note, I didn't know there was a drama going on Yu-Gi-Oh about the Edison format. So on the Time Wizard format, kind of like GOAT format, I didn't know that. So it's crazy that a whole week you can lose a lot of things. So I'm gonna be talking about it a bit. I am not a person that plays the format because when I go to events, I just go for like the TCG format, which is for competing. But I do hear the side events, and I know people that play Time Wizard or the GOAT mode format, or kind of like the Edison format. So anyways, we're going to be talking about that. At the same time, I am going to give my prediction based on my experience at regionals. So that means that this is not going to be completely true, more like a wish list, or more like how I feel about it, because I know Konami might change it. Although last Banlist was crazy. I was not expecting so many cards to be hit, but we'll get into it. All right, so let's go. So real quick about what happened with the format, or the Edison format, or more like the Time Wizard format, as we can call it. Well, anyways, apparently on a Saturday at 7 p.m. Konami released that there were going to be updates about the Edison format. So they were trying to make it more like the TCG kind of format. So apparently one of the YouTubers, which is Roxanne34, he was with Simo at an event. They made a live stream and they were talking how disappointed they were about how they were changing the rules, which it should be applied like July 2005. So duelists that try to play this format, they try to play like the GOAT format, old format. If you're a Yu-Gi-Oh player, you'll know which one I'm talking about. It's nothing fast-paced like this one, but there are duelists that still play these events. When you go to nationals, tournaments and stuff, they have the Time Wizard duels. It's fun. It's kind of like reminiscing back in the days when Yu-Gi-Oh came out and before it became this chaotic. So they were very disappointed that Simo and Roxanne34, I think is, if I said it wrong, 34, they both were talking about it, how disappointed they were about it. And after that, I think Roxanne reacted to one of Joshua's, I'm not gonna say his last name because if I can barely pronounce anything, I don't want to butcher his last name, but he reacted to one of his videos that Joshua was kind of saying like it's not that bad, and it kind of felt like it was a whole Yu-Gi-Oh player were making a drama about it, which Roxanne kind of felt offended by it, which I fully understand. If you're playing GOAT format or Edison format, makes sense. If that someone that doesn't play as often, because apparently Joshua does play it, but doesn't play as often as they do, like Simo and Roxanne. So I do understand why would you get a little like disappointed if you think like, well, it's not that bad, when actually it is, because you're changing the whole format and trying to make it more like modern, which I think we should not mix. I think everyone have a chance to play Yu-Gi-Oh, how like the format it is, like for example the old one and the new one, which I easy like that to say. So if you want to play the old one, don't change the rules, and if you want to play the new one, which is chaotic, then you know what you're getting into. So I don't like that they were trying to make it more modern, but hopefully I think Konami try to fix it. My last video that I saw, I think it was Roxanne. I say Roxanne, Ruxin. I say Roxanne, but it's Ruxin. Anyways, he kind of reacted to the updated, and hopefully there is a new better, like they didn't go that crazy on it, they retracted kind of about it. So that was the whole tea. I was like, what? That's crazy that Konami is still trying to change things. I think they should just keep it as it is. Do not touch the Edison format or the GOAT format or the anything like that, because I think we should just leave it as it is. If you want to keep changing things, just keep with the TCG at this point. That will make things better and make people not disappointed. Because imagine if you have been used to playing like the GOAT format, and then out of nowhere they're like, you guess what, we're planning on changing it, we're more TCG. And anyways, comment down below what you guys think. Have you guys seen this this kind of quote unquote drama? I don't want to call it drama because it's not. It's just more like two people have different perspective, plus Konami releasing the freaking update of the Edison format. So comment down below, have you guys seen it? What do you guys think? Am I wrong to think that we should not touch that format and not make it updated? We should, if you want to update anything, keep it on the TCG with all these crazy things. Alright, you guys, time for Banlist prediction. If a quick reminder, this is going to be based on my experience on regionals, what I think should be hit or not hit at the same time. And just a reminder, the deck that I encounter a lot with Mitsurugi Raizyo. And quick reminder, you know, last Banlist we had Ninth Griffin, Forbidden, Link Decoder, Abyss Dweller, Bahamut. I think that's how you say Bahamut Shark. Forbidden as well. Now for limited, we have Bestial Duration, which I only play one. Dimension Shifter, which we were praying for that one to be limited. Masterpiece, limited as well. Mathmech Circular. Raizyo Detonator, limited as well. For Bonfire was limited as well. Brilliant Fusion, Crossout Designator. This one was very heartbreaking for me because I'm gonna tell you guys in a second. Limited as well. Triple Tactics Talent would limited as well, which is like dang. For semi, we had Black Dragon, Extender, Raizyo, Ice Raizyo, Malice Dormouse, Malice White Rabbit, Morphing Jar, Snake Eye Ash, too late. Snake Eye Poplar, too late. Sword Raizyo on Chainsaw Shavara, White Dragon, and Malice in Underground. So just a little thing here. I don't personally think, like I mentioned, Raizyo is not going to get hit because due to the ban list previously they got hit. Unfortunately, like I'm saying, Malice got hit a lot too, so Malice is not going to get hit. That's my perspective. Now, since I saw a lot of Mitsurugi Raizyo, I definitely have an intake or something important to say about Mitsurugi Raizyo. We need to limit. A lot of people play 3 of these. If I'm being DMC right now, I'll be like, you know what, get it limited, right? But I'm gonna make it a little more realistic, so we don't think that. I wish it's limited, but I'm pretty sure they're still gonna they're gonna make reprints or something, and they're gonna make it semi-limited, at least to play it 2 times. I mean, have 2 of those. And if I'm being generous, Ritual Mitsurugi as well. I wish limited, but I don't think they're gonna go that crazy. Semi-limited, I hope so. I hope playing 3 is diabolic. Definitely, I have a friend that they play 3 and it's non-stop like recycling. So, and a lot of like what's it called, decks are playing 3 of each, which is insane. That's giving a lot of content. Now, since we're talking about Mitsurugi, I'm gonna be generous and I'm gonna say this little guy as well. I think it's definitely gonna it needs to be Habikiri. Can pronounce it right. Habikiri definitely needs to be hit. It's a really good card, but at the same time very, very toxic. And I think, if I'm being generous, they need to be semi-limited, just like what happened to the Ryzios, just like what happened to the Malice. Now, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Fiendsmith is gonna get hit. I don't know why a lot of people, I saw some Banlist prediction that they want this guy to be semi-limited. I don't think, or it was never banned, but I'm just saying, I don't think it should happen anything to Fiends. He's kind of a little problem, but there is other cards that are more problematic than Engraver, definitely. So I know that if we're talking about Fiendsmith, I play Moon, I play Moon, and I think they might hit Moon, definitely. I hope not, but it's a chain to be able to bring Fiendsmith, what's it called, Fiendsmith package to the field, which I use it too, but at the same time, does a lot of people want to see this card? No, definitely not. As soon as they see Moon, they already know we're going for we're going for Requiem. So that's what I think, if they want to be petty, if they want to hit more Fiendsmith, which I don't think they will. They still gotta make money. Now my friends, because I don't like this card. Mo Charmy, Fulos, definitely. I think this card needs to be limited because it's too toxic. I personally hope it gets limited. You only play 1, that's it. Just like they did Cross Out Designator. I think they should do that. Why? Because the problem is that if we leave it to 3 and they're playing all the Mo Charmy's cards, it's so toxic. Based on myself of playing on regionals, I saw this card more than anything else. Everybody was playing it at the same, first thing they had in their hand. So what does it tell me? The ratio of playing this card is too high, so we need to lower that, dude. We probably need to do, if I'm being kind, semi-limited. Ça suffit. That's it. But if you want to me to be petty, I will say limited. Limited, because I know Konami is not gonna ban it due to they still gotta make money. They know this is the breadwinner of Konami. Just like I mentioned on my previous video, when I went to regionals, I was dueling against this gentleman, and he was telling me that when he got to regionals, first thing he went was at the store, at the dealers, to try to buy a full loss, because he was aware that full loss is the thing. I mean, Mo Charmy, all of them, dude. So when he got there, they were all sold out. So it's just letting you know that all cards, this is a max C. What else can we do, And I get it. Maybe because I play Yubel, it hurts me a lot. But if I'm gonna be petty, I'm gonna be like, if you're not gonna do anything with Fubulos, then freaking give me another Phantom. You know, why hitting Phantom but not hitting this? This is toxic. So you are forbidding me to play two cross-out designator. You're just letting me play 1 cross-out designator and 1 triple tactics. You are definitely not letting me protect myself from this card. So right now, this for me, I wish, oh God, I wish ban, but I know Konami needs to make their money. They got to make that chimichanga money. So we're just going to leave it at, because I know they're not going to do anything semi-limited, but I wish we could be in the middle, limited. So semi-limited, all the Fubulos, all the Molcharmi. It's insane how this card stops the game. How? You're just playing, they pull this card, you have to stop the game, and then you give them advantage. Whether you lose because you don't have a board in your field, or you lose because you give them too much cards in hand. I still think that unfortunately the Malice is still gonna get the semi-limited. They're not gonna do much because they found another way how Malice can play. So I guess it's fine. It's fine. I wish they can bring back Branded, to be honest. I think if we're talking about how this meta is, it's a lot of hand traps, to be honest. This meta is full of hand trap. Whoever said that Droll needed to be hit, you're crazy, dude. Droll is the one who's keeping us from freaking dying against I'm sorry for saying the word, but passing away against Fubulos. If they do this, I'm drolling you. Hell yeah. Excuse you. Wish I could bring I don't have it here, the Ubel stuff. Not only because I play Ubel, but there's other more toxic things going on than anything like that. I still think still believe that they're still gonna keep this guy limited, not much, more I also think the Raizo thing, to be honest, I don't think they're gonna change it because Raizo is still strong, dude. Raizo is still strong. I don't think they're gonna change that. So far, the problem here on this meta that I played on regionals is hand trap. This format is Raizo plus Molcharmi, to be honest, and Ash. A lot of Ash and a lot of, I sound like the president, a lot of Ashes and a lot of Jesus Christ, but a lot of hand traps, to be honest. The amount of hand traps that takes half of your deck is insane. And I think whatever is feeding the decks is just Raizo, it's fine, but plus hand traps. It's crazy. I'm gonna show you guys a picture of one of the decks that I'm currently seeing on my hair. On what's it called? Ready for duel, and it's crazy that half of the entire deck it's crazy. Molcharmi, all kind of Molcharmi. I'm like, god damn, that's crazy. Or you guys don't have anything else? It's in infinite permanence and so on. So anyways, I know it looks empty. I want to add in more stuff. I wish we could have Phantom if you bail out. I think there's more toxic things going on. I wish we could have Branded more out as well, because Branded have lost its power, but I think currently the game tier is crazy. Plus, we're having new set coming up, the K9. Apparently, those are going to be the new, tier 0. So we'll have to see about that. And I wish I could have all the other Molcharmis, but I don't have it right here. I don't think anything is going to happen with these guys. These guys are already it's crazy that we still see Kashtira, but I don't think Kashtira will be threatened, because right now, this. If I wish, I just, for me, this is too much. But this right here, let me remove this, because everybody's going to be like, what? This is not this. This is the problem right here. Does it mean I have something against Mitsurugi? No, it's just that all the Molcharmis are the problem. Prayers is crazy. Ritual is crazy. And I can't pronounce this one. as well is the problem. So conclusion, all jokes aside, I believe Molcharmi needs to get hit, which we already know there might be a possibility is not due to the demand of this card, how much they're gonna waiting for more reprints money wise and so on. So I'm kind of split in half, knowing that Konami might not do anything, but at the same time it needs to get hit because the amount of time we have seen this card and it's impossible to play due to like how much we have been limited on defending ourselves, like cross out and triple tactics. So anyways, I think it needs to be hit. Mitsurugi as well. There's other cards of Mitsurugi that I didn't get into it. I'm not going to be telling all the Mitsurugi cards to be hit, but probably I think these are the three mains. Definitely prayers. Definitely prayers. I think everything else is going to remain the same. A lot of people say that this format is fun, but I'm like, it's a lot of hand traps, dude. It's a lot of hand traps, and still people are planning on limiting or asking to get draw limits, which is like, no, because if you're playing Molcharmi, I need to draw you for some reason. So definitely I think we're kind of split in half. A lot of people think it's a fun meta. For me, it's like, dude, it's not. So anyways, this was my little ban list prediction. We never know what Konami have. Last ban list was crazy. I don't think we should punish Malice anymore or Raizio. I think we should do something for Mitsurugi. But we'll see what else happens. So anyways, you guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one. Au revoir, à la prochaine.